In today's session of Visual Jforex, I will be starting afresh with the demonstration of the algorithm development using the indicator named balance of power. So let us now go to the Visual Jforex board, which has been developed by the Dukascopy Bank SA. You will find this indicator listed amongst the momentum indicator just below the bare power, and it is fairly simple to understand. We have to look at its output value, and when it is above 0, that means the balance of power is in the side of the bulls, and if the value is negative, that means the balance of power is tilted in favor of the bears. So that's how we look at the output value generated by this indicator, and it helps us in determining whether to go for the long trade or the short trade depending on the trend for the underlying instrument. I had also done the session on doing its introductory uses and how it is calculated and its functionality and how it can help us in making profitable trades. So if you want to go into the details of these indicator, you can refer to that session also. In today's session, we are more concerned with the use of it in the real-time environment, and for that we will have to first see how we can design and develop the setup which is likely to bring in profit. So this is the chart of Nasdaq, which I will change to Euro USD, and the time frame. When I was looking at the chart for this balance of power indicator, I observed that its values keep changing very from time to time in short intervals. So it's not really useful if we simply rely on the single layering of the technical formation. And if you want to generate the trades which are going to have higher probability, you have to go for the multiple time frames, and then in keeping with the multiple layering, you can indeed find the setup which is likely to be profitable. So for this session, what we will do, we will be using the two time frames, one of 4 hours and another of 15 minutes. So the first condition for the trade is going to be that if we are looking for the buy trade, then we want the momentum to be on the bullish side, and as is obvious, that means the balance of powers output value is in positive territory. It is above 0, and we want the trend to be in its initial phase of changing sides. So only when there is enough of momentum, we will be looking for the initiation of the trade in the direction of the trend, and for that we will keep the window open for the execution of the trade during only first 2 4 hourly candles after the trend change. So what we will do, we will bring in a condition. So for a buy trade, I'm giving the example here, we will need the 4 hourly candle with the shift value of 2, that is the candle 2 uh, 8 hours back had closed on the negative territory. After that, the momentum shifted and last 4 hourly candle closed in the positive territory above 0. And for the sale trade, the conditions are going to be inverted. There, we will need the candle which closed 8 hours back with the shift value of 2 of 4 hourly time frame. It should have closed above 0, and after that the momentum shifted on the bearish side, and the immediate 4 hourly candle close was below 0 for balance of power. So that is going to be the base condition, and then we will take help of the lower time frames like 15 minutes, and here as and when the trend change happens on the lower time frame, so whenever the shift happens from bearish to bullish, provided the 4 hourly condition is also on the buy side, we will be looking for the buy trade, and for the sale trade the condition is going to be inverted, we will need the balance of power to go below zero from above zero, and also the 4 hourly conditions should be in place. The momentum should be there on bearish side. So we are going to use these two time frames in sync to come up with the setup which should be profitable. But of course, unless we do the test on the historical data, we can never really know whether particular setup is going to be helpful or not in real time. So whenever you design and develop the algorithm, you first should do the test runs and see how efficient it is. So the same thing applies to this algorithm also. So now let us go back to the Visual Jforex board. First thing first, we will have to do the instrument subscription. For that, I will need to bring in a couple of if blocks. We will use on candle as our start point, and then the need of bringing in the default instrument is there. Default instrument is Euro USD for this session, and it should match candle instrument. And then the candle instrument should be equal to Euro USD. Okay, here it is. Position amount will need to be defined. For that, we need to look at all position amount, and I'm going to put the value of 0. So only if there is no open or pending order on the account, the initiation for the new trade will happen. Here I will have to change the period of this candle to 4 hours, and shift value will be 1, and another needs to be brought in, and this also needs to be changed to 4 hours. Shift value of 2. Okay, and then to look at the immediate price action, we will also be taking the help of 15-minute balance of power. I will change it to 15 minutes. Look back period will be 1 year. Will be 2. Now to bring in for further clarity on the price action, we can even take the help of historical candles. And for that, we will take last 15-minute candle and also last 4-hourly candle. So I will bring in two more historical candles. Components info. And this one will be changed to 4 hours. Look back period of 1, and this one will be changed to 15 minutes. Here also shift value will be 1. Okay, then to pinpoint the exact entry point, we will also have to take the help of 10-second candles. This will be changed to 10 seconds. And shift will be 1, 2. Okay. So with the help of these blocks of balance of power and then historical candle, we can design and develop the algorithm. And for additional conditions, now you will have to wait for the next session. For this session, it will be ending here only. So stay tuned for the further action next time around. See you next time. Till then, goodbye.